Yo, what is up, guys? It is MrMelch here, bringing another brand new video. Today, we are going over my best Warzone class. This is my go-to loadout. This is the best class that you can use, in my opinion, when you're playing Warzone. This is an overkill class, and I'll show you guys today what the loadout is, the best attachments in your gunsmith, as well as the best perks, lethal, and tactical attachments to your class. Now, like I said, this is my go-to loadout. This is what I use every time I am jumping into a Warzone game and I get that first loadout. It is perfect for those mid-range and long-range fights, as well as up close and personal when you're inside of a building or you need to take someone out that's right on top of you. So first and more importantly here, let's start with the primary weaponing. Now again, this is going to be an overkill class, so you're going to have two primaries, but the first is the Finn LMG. Now obviously everyone knew when the Bruin was the Bruin back in the day before it got nerfed. The LMG Bruin was a mowing of a gun. It was the best gun you could use in Warzone. But once the Finn got added, in my opinion, that meta changed. The Finn is now the best LMG, in my opinion, that you can use in Warzone. Some people still prefer the Bruin. I prefer the Finn, and it's not even close. With these attachments, it is one of the most versatile guns that you can use. And as you can see in the clips behind me, it's perfect for really any sort of distance range gunfights, up close and personal, far away. It's good for long shots, but it's overall just a very balanced and well-rounded weapon. So let's jump into the attachments that I use for the Finn LMG. Now first off, we are going to run with the monolithic suppressor for the muzzle. For the barrel, we use the XRK long shot advantage barrel, the tac laser, and the optic is the VLK 3X optic, and finally under barrel is the commando foregrip. Now those are the 5 primary ones that I use. I find those to be the best. Obviously you can see with the stat line in the bottom corner, the accuracy is on point and it has an excellent range, as well as control still with very little recoil. So that wraps up the Finn LMG for the primary weapon, and now let's move over to the secondary weapon. The secondary that I use primarily is the R9 shotgun. I use the Bloodhound blueprint on it. Just personal preference, there's no specific reason as to why, but let's go over the attachments for that. For the muzzle, I use the choke. For barrel, I use Forge Tac Sentry. The laser is the 5mm laser, and then the ammunition is the iconic Dragon's Breath rounds, and lastly the rear grip stippled grip tape. Now what makes this class the class it is the ammunition. The Dragon's Breath rounds are what is key to this and what makes it the OP of a shotgun that I believe it is. Now the Dragon's Breath rounds are not that difficult to unlock. All you need is either 10 sliding kills while using the shotgun, or you can simply just purchase the blueprint, which includes the Dragon Breath rounds. So it's really not that difficult to unlock. You can just sit down for a couple matches, get some sliding kills with the shotgun, and you'll be good to go. And now lastly, for the perks that I use personally, now some of these obviously can be substituted for personal preference, but I usually run EOD. Obviously you need overkill, and then amped. Now with the C4 being nerfed recently with Season 6, I took C4 out of my class that I use just because it's simply not as effective as it used to be, and I replaced it with Semtex. Obviously, it can be substituted for anything of your specific choosing, and obviously you can make it work. And now with tactical, I always run the heartbeat sensor. That's really the only viable thing that I think is worth running in Warzone. Some people prefer a stun or a flash or snapshot grenade even, or smoke, but that's the one I always run, is the heartbeat sensor. And so in summary, obviously this is an opinionated loadout that I use and I really like to use personally. Some people may not enjoy it, but I really think you should try it out. Put the LMG on there, put the shotgun on there, run a couple rounds of Warzone, and you'll seem to like it a lot quicker than you would think. The shotgun is so much fun to use and it literally burns through your enemies. But one thing to keep in mind, you're not running a fully loaded class, so unless you have a good amount of ammo, keep that in mind because you can blow through ammo pretty quickly with the LMG. And shotgun, obviously, you need to be picking up shotgun ammo. And so I will leave it at that. Try this class out. Let me know what you think. If you run a different loadout, let me know what you change, what guns you use, what attachments you use. If there's something I should try out, let me know. Drop a comment, like the video, and be sure to subscribe for more Call of Duty videos coming at you every single week. So thanks guys, and we'll see you next time.